If it's another girl, then I'm done.
That's just I don't think I agree with you.
Did y'all hear about that couple? I think I sent y'all the video on something today where she had a girl, then a boy, and they had twins, and then had 5, and then had twins again. I said, "Geez,
yes, that's my
the
kind
5
of
would
girl.
have to stop
That's
off.
my
The
kind
5
of
is the
girl.
cutoff.
Yeah.
She said we were trying for one more, and we had 5. Okay, then why didn't you stop
5 is
after
fine.
5? You had twins again.
That's good. You double
No,
portion.
5
She's
is
at, they're
okay.
at 11, guys. They're at 11
yes,
kids.
yes, that's good.
Shabay, you didn't do the
11
math. You didn't do the math.
11 is dragging it. 5.
You didn't do the math, Shabay.
11
They
is
had one,
dragging it.
and then they had one more, and then they had twins. So we're at 4, and then they had 5, and then they had twins again. I said, Jesus,
Wait,
never
they had
me.
like 5 kids one time.
One time, and it wasn't from IVF.
Oh, Caesar.
It wasn't from
No,
IVF.
no. I thought you meant they had 5 kids.
It was
Wow.
natural.
5 heads out of them.
One time.
You said like
And-
both of them pushed
No,
out.
but
it was
it probably was a C-section, but like, and then you see them lining up next to each other. Like we had one, and then we had one more, and then we had 2. I said, Jesus.
She stretch out well.
Well, stretch out. She can push them back in if she want.
I mean,
she get back some form of grip because she get a twin.
I was about to say another 2 after.
Hey, somebody shout hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
That is joke.
Oh man.
Yes,
but
indeed.
all right, episode 6. We
really
are
at 6?
back. Yes, 6 already. 5 didn't get love like the other 4. But episode 6, we're back on episode 6. The Who's About podcast. We are here. We have Miss. I missed that. What I miss?
Keep going.
Well, okay. We have Kaay to my, I guess this would to the top left of the screen, and then we have Shaay top right, and then we have Don and Grace bottom left, and then we have Davon just right there at the bottom, and then we have D and OJ bottom right on the screen. You will hear from everybody, of course, in this episode. So get ready. This one's about to be fire. I hope we have some funny stuff to talk about that really had us weak all week. That really had a. We have some good stuff that had us weak all week. I mean, big laughing all week. So get ready. And as usual, I'm handing it over to Psalmist Gray. She is going to give us our. She's gonna give us our song and the question of the day.
Who's about?
All right.
It's the fact that people really love this song. All right. So the question of the day is, would you have feet washings? That means washing our foot. Okay.
I thought she was about to show her foot like
she
Grace
tried.
did.
No, it's she tried.
She better not.
At your wedding.
Negative.
I'm not touching nobody's foot.
I don't even like touching feet on a regular.
Afterwards.
In church.
Afterwards.
In the house of God. Not at a wedding.
Negative.
Afterwards.
It could never be me.
Yes.
Of course. Why wouldn't you wash your spouse's foot?
At the wedding.
It's a different thing if you're washing the foot and everybody at the wedding decides to start washing feet. That's a little weird.
No.
That's a little weird.
No.
Would you wash my foot?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You're lying.
I'm good.
Nope.
Because you couldn't even get up after the kneeling for prayer.
Woo, that's good stuff. Not ready to slap you.
No. For those that was in this wedding, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you even get up? I don't remember who got. Was it you, Davon?
It was Davon and somebody else.
It might have been Tony.
I was like, I think it was Tony.
Somebody lift me up off that ground because
it was the M.
I was going to make a big fool of myself.
Did
big fool.
Yeah.
The
Yo,
shoes,
that's
man. The
hilarious.
shoes.
No, you never
Shoes
do
on the
shoes.
runner.
You never do the shoes, Donovan. Don't blame the shoes. The shoes.
Devon, I was sliding in those shoes.
Yes, you were
It was
supposed
the
to.
runner. I
Mm.
give you that. The runner and all the shoes slip and
Nah,
slide
bruh.
like 305. Yo, I nearly
Our
got
shoe-
off. I'm holding on down brother like this. Please come on, please.
Yo. On the way out, you know how you dance? I was holding on to Shane like,
Yep.
please, bag, like.
Don't
Beg,
fall.
beg, you don't make us fall. And Grace is worried about don't rip the end. Don't rip the end. And it's still ripped.
But I respect her because she the only wedding we had actual slippers on, like sandals.
I'm about to say she was like no heels,
Yeah.
flat shoes only.
Period.
The
That
other
was good.
weddings, I was walking out like, oh, Shabay, take them off, please, take them off.
I hope Kayla won flat shoes only too.
No,
I'd
I don't.
appreciate. I would appreciate it. Just
I'm wearing
saying.
flats. I don't care what she says.
I'm about to say
Okay.
D get ready
You're not
to
gonna
be
see my feet anyway. So.
get ready to be a little bit taller than you are now.
Yes.
You're
Sorry.
lucky I won't wear Old Navy flip flops.
And we're gonna wash. The bridal party is going to wash each other's feet.
No,
That
you
is a
are-
beautiful
Me
sight.
and your bridal
Hey,
party.
My
that's a
everlasting long
beautiful
dress.
We're
When was
coming
that?
all down the line. We're
I
coming
won't
down
be
the
there.
aisle. We're gonna have the white basin in the middle.
I will be
all
a-
of us sit down.
Proud guest that
Oh,
year.
we're
I will
gonna
be
watch
a
each other.
plum
Not even
congregation
guess.
like
Not
this.
even a
Number
guess.
10.
Not even a guess. I will go
Amen.
to work. I will go to work that day. Just fully go to work.
You could be so wicked.
Not
You
show
could
up for
not.
your wedding.
You could not be
No.
so wicked.
Foot
Because
washing.
why are
Imagine.
you washing feet? Imagine the bride having to lift up the big everlasting
Big dress.
Who tell her
Oh,
who would be
you're
big
supposed to
dress?
lift it up for the other.
No,
Get out of here,
her
David.
wedding. What you
Listen.
mean?
Get
Get out of here,
and
David.
who go to their dress in short frock, their wedding in short frock, okay?
And
They
No,
go
you
look
in
like a
short
jack-
frock.
frock.
That's the hey, it's the custom
in
of the day.
short
They
I
cannot
don't wanna
bother with
hear
the
that.
long gown. But
Long,
no, my
long,
wife have a
long,
long
yeah.
gown.
Yes,
I need to go
want
under. I need to
long,
feel like I'm
long,
in
long,
an
long.
ocean when I go get the girder.
So why you want long? Why you want
Girder?
The girder.
The girdle?
No,
I want no
girdle.
parts.
What is it? Is the girdle?
Garter.
Garter with a T.
That. When I go under, I
girdle?
want to feel like I'm
Eddie,
swimming
how
under
do
her
you
dress.
pull her girdle?
Girdle. Girdle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to feel like I'm in a wonderland.
No,
And I just get what I need to get.
So the answer is no.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
sorry.
absolutely
Not
not across the board.
disrespectfully, no.
Okay, so if
No,
not feet
very
washing,
disrespectfully.
how do you feel about communion?
No.
No, wait, that I would warm up to
Anyway.
way earlier than foot washing. If I had to choose
At the
between the
bottom of
two,
list.
if I had to choose between the two, give me the nasty cardboard that they put in the little
The
plastic
matzo
one.
bread.
Not the matzah. Matzah's good. Matzah's
Oh,
good.
matzah good with butter?
The
nasty
plastic
unleavened
one,
flat
the
bread.
circle plastic one that they put in the little
No.
plastic
I
container.
do not
I'm
want to
good.
take communion at my
I'm
wedding.
good. Hard pass.
No.
But
The fact that-
you know what I
About
hear?
and
worship at your wedding.
No.
I actually don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind
I
it.
don't
No.
mind. I plan to have
I
it.
could a good session.
With
But here's the
Right,
thing.
With Maverick
Right.
City.
The songs need to hit.
Yes.
It's
Yes,
like-
but here's the thing is the bridal party not even gonna be in there. The only wedding that we did that was was it Dennis' wedding? Because we played.
Not you drop repeat people need put it 50
Come on, yeah. We played. It was me, you, Mike, Don, or was it Don's wedding?
No man,
It
we
wasn't
never played
Don's.
on wedding.
No, so it was then it was yeah, it was
at my wedding. Thank you very much.
There
yeah,
was
so
praise and worship.
it was yeah, I'm pretty sure there was, but
There was
was
praise and
there?
worship because didn't like Steph and Will and them play?
They
Where?
paid for me to walk in.
No, they played for
Oh, I
Noel.
would like that live band
Yes, they did.
to walk in.
So what did
They
they play
played.
for?
They did play.
I think
Played for the congregational song and something else.
oh
Why are you so upset? Like you don't you want to remember the day.
Yeah.
I would think because I assembled the band. I asked the band, so I know what them to do.
Grace, you gotta cut it out. Grace's face gonna get stuck like that. Then it must have been Dennis' wedding then, because I remember
Yes.
we played.
I remember getting up sweaty. That's all I remember.
Yes, because we
Okay.
went hard for
The
no
wedding?
reason. No, we really did. We really did. I
Aren't
think it
y'all a
was
part of that
In the
wedding?
middle of
yes, somebody,
Oh, God.
somebody. I forgot the song it was, but the song was fire. And
Yeah.
Mike was on drums like an idiot, and
It
Mike was like,
was
like, we just went
Dennis'
hard. It was, and
was
we went
Dennis'
hard. I mean, to the point my mom was like, Shane, it's a wedding. Why did you guys have to go so hard? You're getting up sweaty in a gray suit. What are you doing? Or was it black?
That was our
Like,
only mistake.
what are you doing? I'm
I
like,
missed that
yo,
whole ceremony.
we had
Sorry.
fun that day. I was like, yo, if we had to do it again, same thing.
Yeah.
Run it back.
I was tired.
But I would do praise and worship, and I would also do communion.
No,
I'll pass on the
You
communion.
cannot do both.
You know why? You know why?
No,
You know why?
You
I'm
can't- you
afraid
can't do
with
both.
the communion though.
No, you cannot.
The communion,
You
I
can.
don't want to like, like how you have to give them the communion.
Ceremonies are
You
already
drink
long.
the wine and like I spilled wine on her white dress. Like and it just
Exactly.
splatter.
Or it's some stuck on your
Yeah,
chin
the
and
cardboard
drip
sticking
off.
on your teeth. And all your
Rewind.
just got
Ceremonies are already long. Why are you adding praise and worship and communion?
No. So
That's
here's the
extra
thing:
long.
praise and worship is usually like most weddings. Praise and worship happens before the bridal party even gets inside.
It's still too
So
long.
that's why I wouldn't mind, because if we're gonna start late, you're not gonna start at exactly the time. So if praise and worship starts at the exact time that you say you're gonna start, and then you come in at the usual time that you would come in, then it's nothing wrong. But I wouldn't do communion. Same way I would still wouldn't do it.
Praise and worship.
No.
Would you have a dance at your wedding?
No.
No.
We've seen it, and
Kayla's like,
it wasn't the
yes.
worst.
Just
It
like
wasn't the
Making you
worst.
Sad.
It wasn't the worst, but I think it was unnecessary. We've seen it.
Oh, like a praise dance.
Yes.
I've
What
we've
you
seen it.
thought? Like you
I
did
saw
a
it now.
cotillion during the wedding? Like what do you thought? Like
I thought you meant at the reception.
Depends on the person, because me
The
myself.
answer would still be no.
We've seen it, and it was fine, and Holy Ghost broke out, I guess, but it was there, and then we had a good
At a
time.
wedding?
yeah.
Yes.
Moving on.
Wait, what their wedding praise dance?
Praise dance. We've
Yeah.
seen it at the
Why?
wedding ceremony. We've
Exactly
Why?
why.
What
No,
do you mean?
Why?
I'm
listen,
here
the-
to see the bride.
Okay.
and
The question
groom.
is
Why
not
am I
why.
watching somebody dance.
Would you want it?
No.
It
absolutely
depends.
I would.
The ceremony is supposed to be.
You want too much at this
13
point in
Let
your
me tell you
wedding.
something.
Your wedding's
No,
gonna be
but-
everlasting.
no, wait,
Let me
and
tell you
then
something.
like,
Your wife is gonna walk
That's
off
the
the
day
I
stage
one.
have
and
gone
be
to a
there.
wedding
What is
where
happening?
they had a praise dance, communion. They had a renewal of vows for
How long was it?
persons who were married. They had someone do a sculpting, like they did the
They got all day. That thing
all
started
of
at 10
that
a.m.
in a ceremony.
No.
That started at
How
10 a.m.
long
Had
was
to.
the
Yes, 10
ceremony?
a.m. and it went till about probably 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Because the
Must have
reception
mad.
dance hall at that point.
And
Yeah.
it was a wonderful wedding.
Reception.
No.
Wonderful. It
Wonderful.
might have been wonderful, but my wedding will not be that long. I can
No,
promise you that.
my
No,
ceremony
but-
better be 30 minutes.
No,
Hour.
man, that's too short.
it.
Because
Like,
guess who
okay.
got to
What do we
stand up
have
there the
to
entire
do?
time? All of
If
y'all
I'm
gonna
in
have to stand up
heels,
there.
I'm not
No,
standing
no.
up there that long.
You reserve the front seat for them.
Get ready for
That's
your
all.
heels.
You know what, man?
No, I'm not gonna lie though.
That should
All
be-
of the shoes that I wore for the wedding, then tight me.
No, that's your fault, because all you have to do is tell them a
Tight me.
size up,
No,
and you let them
it's
say.
not even that. Like standing in the one specific place for
Yo.
so
Your
long.
foot is just fat.
No. Yeah. No. They want to get all quiet. Nah. It was y'all
I
wedding.
apologize.
Y'all two.
I strongly apologize, Devan. She did not mean that.
It was y'all two bottom left that you, Don and Gray, want to have all the men standing on the thing. You know, when we all wear size 13 on the little step like this big with our foot hanging off the side. I have to balance.
That wasn't Don's wedding.
Yes, it was in Englewood.
If you want to, all right.
In Englewood.
Oh yes,
Broaden them step
you
up.
start.
or get
Yo,
married
baby,
somewhere with big
wow.
steps.
Let me tell y'all how today's rose
I
broke
wasn't
in the
gonna
middle
say
of the
anything.
ceremony.
Yo, snapped right off. And I'm there like this.
Rose like this.
From the first moment Grace walked down the aisle, it broke. When she's walking down the aisle, the rose snapped in half.
I need a videographer that can
Ow.
do like 3D so that every angle in the church is covered, so
It
that
was bad.
when the robe drop, we see it drop.
That's
Because
from
It
that
didn't
would be
drop. It
hilarious.
went like this, and I looked at her bridesmaid, and I was like, it broke. And we started laughing. Grace is walking down the aisle, and I am cracking up. Tears is rolling from my eyes. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Yo,
That is
get outside
hilarious.
to go take the pictures. And I said, Grace. She said, I said, do you have a spare? She said, no. I said, oh, well. I guess
That
I'll be
is
like this
hilarious.
all-
I still have
all
your
the
handkerchief,
wedding.
by the way, Donovan, from your wedding,
Oh,
and I still have Dennis's
nice.
bow, ribbon.
Yes, where's
bow
mine?
tie
Is it in
from his
here?
wedding.
I probably brought it
Wow,
upstairs.
They don't have any because they weren't at
Still
our
have a lot
wedding.
of
Yes, none of us were at D and
You had a
OJ's
bag
wedding.
full of crap.
I did not know y'all.
Yeah,
Well, OJ
they
knew
was too
us,
busy
so-
tonguing up
Nah,
the
it
guy, putting
wasn't.
in
You
the
guys
field.
weren't.
We're not gonna
me see.
rehash the. We're not
What
gonna
word
rehash
am I looking for?
the trauma. The trauma.
We didn't know them in
No.
2019.
Me
No.
and Kayla knew OJ. Let's be clear.
No. I knew
Norway, but
I knew OJ,
Oh.
but I didn't know him.
You guys weren't close enough. If my auntie come from New York for come, why am I gonna have my friend name or some people I know come? You know what I'm saying?
No, but sure.
But your car,
With
your
the
car,
strawberry.
gonna forget
Nobody
linen.
talk. It's all right.
Forget linen.
I'm a
make it make it worse.
Nobody-
Worse, big worse.
Eat the chip.
No, but
man. It
you
is
know,
alright.
I
Eat the chip, man.
honestly, guys, I wouldn't have like.
Strawberry.
I'm glad I met you guys
Strawberry.
after in a good way because I'd have to think about a big wedding, and I'm not for that. Yeah.
I always want a big wedding. I
When you
just don't
guys are
want
ready
as
to
many
renew your
people as Don
vows,
and
just
Grace
know
did.
you have a
My
whole
coins.
No,
new
I
set
want
of people
one
that would
just
like
as big
to
as
be
Donna's
involved in that.
So
Okay.
sorry for whoever.
Thank you very much.
Kayla, you want a big wedding. I don't. So that's a difference. I don't want you to spend
You're not invited.
Hit me off.
Too late
Not
for
invited
that.
because she's a
Exactly.
bridesmaid. You can invite
No,
a
wait,
bridesmaid.
no. Don't even say nothing. We're gonna decorate the wedding.
Not you.
Let's
I'd
see.
marry.
I'm weak.
Yeah, man.
In the
He's gonna
event
say-
to decorate my wedding.
Wait, so I have
Auntie
another
Lolo is
question.
still waiting for
I
the
have another
day.
question then.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys like propose to your bridesmaids and your
Yes.
groomsmen and stuff
Yes.
like that?
You would have to.
Not a
Nice
proposal,
little
but like a
party.
yeah. I would do
Like
what they did.
A
That was
little
nice.
box. Yeah, like a
I didn't get to go. I was at
Me either. I didn't get to go either.
I didn't
but
get to go to the party, but I remember the conversation
would-
Donovan had with me. I was sitting in my couch, the same
You didn't
couch I
go
was
to the
sitting in after
party?
my accident.
The day of your party, I
Call
got
me.
wisdom tooth out. That was funny.
Yeah, that picture is funny. You're smiling.
I was given the box and I was sent back to school. And then they had the party and I opened the box.
I still have the Snapchat.
to be
video.
honest with you, I think I was supposed to go, but something happened. So I don't even think Don like contacted me. It was just so like
Yo, you got the box and you opened it at school.
Yeah.
somewhere.
She was like, "Wow, so."
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That was after the party.
T-shirt.
So it was like
And I still use the rug that they gave me.
yes. There was two of them, right?
I think it was 3.
No,
Two rags,
it
a
was two
hand
and a half.
sanitizer, a what? A watch. I don't use the watch because I have Apple Watch.
No,
but
I don't think I use the watch anymore.
No, I don't use it. I use my Apple Watch, but
The watch I
just
still
the
have in
fact that
box.
it was my favorite watch for a long time.
Yeah. When I look back at my Snapchat,
Not an Apple
I
Watch,
said,
the
wow, I
regular
look
one.
nice.
No, I know, but that's
Uh-oh.
And to be honest with you, the watch probably cost like $15, but it looked like
Yeah,
it
it
cost
was
$200.
like 20.
It was nice.
It was a nice. It was a nice.
Grace, it's okay. You can stunt. It's okay.
I was about to say it looked like it cost good money. Everywhere I went, people was like, "Yo, that watch is fire. Where you get it from?" I was like, "I got it as a gift." Mind you, I was like, it was from like Stein. I think it was like Steinmart for like $10. I was like, "Yeah, this watch is fire."
Yo,
though.
we were searching for the handkerchiefs. Kayla, you remember that? Searching.
But I'm very glad that you got a watch that can fit my wrist because my wrist is very big.
Well, sorry for you. I'm not searching that hard. Sorry.
Wow.
That's why you're not searching Shane is. Ooh.
He's not. He's not going to
Really, Kayla will be
I mean, because
searching.
he
Really?
like no.
No, wait, no.
Me, Shaay, and D search.
I might start the process. I'm gonna pass it off though. I can say. You know what I'm getting for y'all? I'm getting the Jamaica Marina. I'm gonna buy everybody. I already got OJ his. Oh, man,
retire
that's
those
funny.
Imagine coming to a wedding in that joint, yo.
No.
You can wear it underneath. your
No,
shirt.
it's too thick. It's
No,
too thick.
that's too.
Anyhow, they wear it underneath and then at the reception, y'all
At the
bust out like,
reception, pull it off. Yeah.
Hey, that's a
That
good
would be
idea. That's
that would be
nice.
inappropriate
sorry
to
for
say the
y'all
least.
parts, because when time comes, that's it. You have to sign a contract. Y'all cannot back out
Hey.
after such date.
I'm
I
letting
told you
y'all
I'm
know.
not signing nothing.
You're a
Debate. You don't have to sign anything because you're
Shane, I'm not even
guaranteed.
coming. I'm not coming.
Blood
I
bond.
told
You
this, I'm
cut
not
the middle of
coming.
your hand like they
I
do in
never
Game
did.
of Thrones.
Promise clean.
No, it healed up already. This is from
I
birth.
never did that.
I'm
No,
not
we-
coming.
This is from birth.
Because between both of y'all, there's too many stipulations. And I'm not
Whoa,
coming.
whoa, whoa.
I'm not coming.
Sorry for D.
Whoa.
You throwing money at D at this
There's
point.
no
I saw
whoa.
this. Can you make this? I saw this. Can you make
She too much idea. You
Me
So
what?
every TikTok
You and
Kayla see.
me,
Every
I already
TikTok
argue with you
Kayla
too
see.
much.
Shabay, me, you was here.
We be here and then we argue about the same thing. So we can't
Yes,
be.
but we're arguing to get to the same
Say
point.
here all you want, but I'm gonna.
You see,
Look, at the end of the day, I'm gonna look you right in the face and be like, Shabay, no.
No.
And you're gonna be like, I agree. And then we're gonna go forward because that's what we usually
He's
do.
gonna make it for me, so
And then I'm gonna tell D, no.
he's gonna make it.
The answer is just gonna be no to the
No.
no.
Wait, no, I'm supposed to be the one that says no.
I'm gonna say no to the
OD
both of you.
Creations will get theirs money worth.
You can't say no to me and no to her because then you're gonna get to the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to say no and you're supposed to say yes.
Yo, spicy much. I'm really about to hate. But anyways, sorry for
Oh
the
boy.
A very, very inspiring week.
So yeah, no washing of feet.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
No.
No,
The
I'm
only
pissing
way-
on my feet in the public already, so I'm not doing it. I'm so sorry. I
The
love your wife,
only
but I'm not doing
way.
it. I'll do it at
No,
home.
God.
I'll do it at home, but
And,
not in
and
the
for
presence
us,
of people.
we've all seen it too.
Yo,
The only what you say?
No, I was gonna say it's big jokes when Davon go get a pedicure. You have to pay extra tip.
Y'all
You didn't
not
have
gonna
to out here.
expose me.
You didn't have to
on
out here.
this. Yeah. Who's
Nah,
that?
nah.
Okay.
The only way you'll ever see me get foot washing
Oh, yeah.
at my wedding is if God literally during the wedding lick all of us down and say it's feet. We got how all of us have to turn to each other and say it's foot washing.
Washing time. Yeah.
I'm never.
If
gonna
all
turn
of
around
us
and say
don't
that.
agree, it's not gonna happen. I mean,
All right,
all
so
of us
as
have
long
to be in
as you know,
agreement.
me and Grace just go look at each other and say it's not. and it's just
You
gonna
gotta
Hey.
walk off. You be like, all right, I'm out.
Y'all know
gotta head
me.
out.
Y'all know me. I don't even do feet washing when we have feet
On a
washing in
regular,
I'm
church.
the singer.
like, I'm
I am
not
the
touching
singer
nobody's
every
I
time.
sing, I play
foot.
keys,
I
I
be
play
looking
drums.
at them like,
I will
time.
find something to do. I'm not doing it. So you already know I'm not about to do it at my wedding. No, absolutely
Yeah, like
not.
Good Friday service for some years, like we would do feet washing service. I just take them like the master
Just
said,
say-
but they're sing their happy, sing their happy. And everybody foot wash and me I stand up in the back. Praise God, the good
I
time.
have it.
Yeah, no. I've only done it like one time recently, and that was when we were going to Poconos,
Yeah.
and we had to go and do the prayer meeting the night before we left. And it was like, if you don't come, you don't play. This was like 2017.
Look at him baffled because he's trying to figure out when that was.
You didn't come because you live in far Rockaway.
Didn't have
You
plans.
live.
You being disrespectful to my
I thought
hometown.
he was talking about me, but he was talking about him.
No. So we all went to the church and then it was like, yo, we feet washing, bro. Let's go. I was like, fair enough.
Listen, the only person that can wash my feet is Miss Chin at Nails and Rose. Or whatever you call it, okay, and she can use the grater and grate my toes and whatever she can do it, my girl. Just do it. That's it.
No, I'm good.
Yo, I be feeling some type of way when I'm sitting next to a guy and they're like,
Yo, I'll be ready to kick them in their heads when they do the thingy at
no,
the
Grace,
bottom of
you're
my
the
foot.
worst.
Cause me, I'm ticklish.
tickle?
sorry.
Oh.
I don't like when
I've been
they
sitting there
cut
like-
the nail at the side. Like when they're trying to make it.
Oh, they
nice
have
and-
to get it in there.
Oh,
In
God.
That
gold.
hurts.
Yo,
That hurts.
Oh,
my joint was bleeding.
Because
I get gel on my toes. So she did what y'all just said, cut the thing. And it was she's like, oh, so sorry. Like, so she's patting it down, right? So I'm like looking at her like, I'm at this point, I'm upset. So she's like, oh, let me put the gel. Don't put no gel. It's bleeding. You got to fix it. You got to stop the blood. You got to do something. She's like, oh, I put the gel. So she puts the foot under the thing it's still bleeding. I'm like, ma'am, I literally take my foot out. Like, ma'am.
bleeding.
So at the end, right, it stops bleeding, blah, blah. She's looking at me like, oh, have a nice day. I was like, yeah. She was looking for
you
that.
failed.
no tip.
You're not
Tip
getting.
on your toe.
I shouldn't even
Wouldn't have
pay.
even paid.
Tip on
I
your
would
toe.
not have
Exactly.
even
Like,
paid.
You're
I was
lucky
so
to get.
happy.
a
You would have to
single
call
cent
the
out of me.
ambulance. I would have made a whole scene. Call 911. I'm gonna lose my tongue.
Like,
all you have to do is say you're on blood thinners and then drop. And she would lose her mind. That's all you have to do. She would fret that day.
I was
Oh,
Because the
man.
way Kayla's toe would have bled out if she was on blood thinners.
That's all you gotta say. Oh, I take aspirin and just drop out. Like, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh
That's good stuff.
man.
That's good stuff.
That was a good joke.
All right, moving
go.
on.
Indeed.
So in the news today, I don't know who was supposed to do this one. I'm just gonna say it and you guys can explain it. But there was a hospital nurse. Was it in Jersey?
It was seen there. It was
Meridian.
Meredith. Meredith.
No, because Hackensack, the Hackensack in Hackensack is not Meridian. I think it's University Health Center.
I don't think it's University Health Center.
Why them have so much different name?
Hackensack is just the
They're like
group.
all over.
Yeah, they're all over Jersey, New York, all over the place.
Oh, I understand. Like,
it's Hackensack University Medical Center. I was
so that is the one in Hackensack then.
Yeah, that's
somebody went in there and tried to light the hospital worker on fire.
Took this song, I wish somebody's soul would catch on fire,
and tried to light this kid on fire. Oh man! So it says hospital nurse set hospital worker on fire. I don't know what happened in the story. Whoever knows could really say it. But good God Almighty, if I was ever there doing EMS and I see that, and no,
supposed to be saving life as EMS.
Oh, God. I gotta wait till they put that thing down, whatever they tried to burn them with, because I'm not trying to get burned next. That's the first rule. Make sure the scene is safe before you engage. That is not a safe scene. Shoot. But what happened? Who actually knows this story? Because I wasn't the one that put it in the doc. So anybody.
I was looking at it, and actually a friend of mine sent it to me because I think he works at that hospital, and he just so happened to he was posting it from like his living room. Like he just got home from work and seen hospital nurse set on fire basically. And so I guess the guy, like he was crazed or something. Like there was a big dispute, and he walked away and he came back and just set her on fire and then ran away and escaped in a white Jeep.
He came in on his off day at 5:30 in the morning.
Wait, in the morning?
Okay, she didn't know the story.
He went to bed with her on his mind.
You're wicked, yeah. At this point,
he didn't even go to bed because I don't know nobody who's just gonna wake up at 5:30.
Like he was preparing himself whole time. Like.
He was just in there plotting, like I can't shoot her because I'm not gonna make it to the front doors, so I got to walk in with something that's normal.
Wait, it says he struck her with a wrench first, and then burned her.
No, this is very
like he came in there with a plan. Like he did. He had it down. He knew what he wanted to do.
Can you imagine? Boop, right off the side of the head. No, man. No.
I just slap you.
But what do you even do? Like I'm strolling through the hallway and I turn the corner. I see someone. I'm dipping.
You can't even dip because they know each other.
It was probably like front and back, like some stupid.
No, I mean like if I'm like another hospital worker and I'm just trucking down the hallway and I turn the corner. I'm going to turn like I never seen nothing happen. I'm turning around. I'm going back.
I'm be like.
Wait, you turning.
Nah,
I would no. I would stand and be amused. I would.
Are you next? Are you next?
I'd be like,
mad. You don't know. Save yourself.
Nah, couldn't be me.
I'm saving myself. I'm turning around.
Could not be me.
You can't be
because there's no way.
So the title of this article says nurse found dead, but if you read the story, it says she remains in stable condition.
That's a plot. These people.
No, isn't the one who said the
no, he killed himself, but they're saying that the nurse.
Oh, the other nurse.
No.
He was a nurse too. He was a traveling nurse.
So
he was a nurse.
So it says hospital nurse set hospital worker on fire. So I think it was opposite.
Said nurse found dead after allegedly setting colleague on fire. So yeah, they're talking about him.
No,
he was a traveling nurse.
That's not the same joint y'all sent me then, because what I saw, the title of the joint said hospital nurse.
That was probably the first article that came out.
He was a contracted nurse.
Travel.
Yes, it says police searching for traveling nurse that set New Jersey hospital worker on fire. So the nurse was found dead because he killed himself.
Right.
And then the hospital worker was the one that was set on fire. So it's actually opposite. No one's gonna stop the nurse.
That's it.
People just looking at the nurse and probably like, oh, they chilling. And then by that point, it's too late. That's wild. What is that?
What is really
get it out my face?
Then this is quite interesting here.
Hackensack University Medical Center. Yep, I know that entrance right there.
At first, I thought it was the Hackensack Meridian in Edison, and I was like, "Oh no!" That's too close. But
So the traveling
Still
nurse
farther.
walked in the hospital and said, you vexed me last night.
but it's not even last night because if it's 5:30 in the morning,
security, that doesn't make any sense.
He works there.
works
You
there.
don't have to go through
No, but
scanning.
you have to go through scanning.
Not in a hospital.
Not in a hospital.
No.
No, not in a hospital.
Y'all heard
Me
me?
walking the doors.
You go through scanning in a hospital.
I get that doors.
Listen to me. It does not matter if you work in a hospital, have badge to get through. You should be going through a scanning machine.
Did you hear me, my
Could
guy?
be, but you ain't.
Yo,
I'll
I'm
just
clipping
say-
that. I'm clipping that.
Oh, God. Honestly, Donovan, you're a man.
I'm back.
Yo,
Bad in his head.
y'all gonna have to go watch that on the YouTube, yo. I'm clipping that.
Madness.
Ooh.
Because who?
You
Yo.
walk into your job and get scanned?
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Wait,
All
you
kind of
lie.
security.
But he could have
The
walked in with a
only
gun
place-
at any time.
The only place that I've gotten scanned at is working at JFK Airport. And that makes sense because of
But that makes
everything that
sense
take place.
First of all,
Me as
Okay,
a,
but
me
this
as
is
a
a
transporter
hospital.
can walk
is
through
a-
the door. I don't
Just
care
wanna
what
say
you
my
say.
piece.
You work
I
in
just
the
wanna say my
mall.
This
You work
is
in
a
the
hospital.
mall.
so now
This is a
Okay.
hospital, right?
Try
So
again
it should
later.
be treated just like any other
I just wanna say a
governmental
piece.
thing.
I just want to say
Look.
peace.
Wait.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna let you talk in a second, because we gotta clip that. But
Just for trying for a last.
how many of y'all walk into a hospital and get scanned? Especially
No.
not Hackensack.
I just want to say a piece.
They
No,
I just wanna say
Shabay, go ahead. Shabay, go ahead.
So, working in a hospital, you do not walk in and get scanned.
It's
every
scared
time.
never.
Especially an employee. I can walk through the employee entrance and not even have to walk through a scanner. I scan my badge, I get into the building. I can go any part of the building I want to. I don't have to get checked by anyone. Why? Because I'm a trusted employee. If it's a nurse,
But that's
Change
why
of
they
shift
have
happens at 7
codes and
o'clock.
Security.
change of shift happened at 7 o'clock.
Go
So
ahead,
if
Dave.
it's
Dave,
raining-
he was
No,
a
let me
trusted-
finish. You already cut me off. Let me finish my
Twice.
sentence.
Twice.
Let me finish my last sentence. Okay, and you wait your turn. Move the mic from your mouth. Thank you. Back to what I was saying. Change the shift happens at 7. So if he came in at 5:30, granted he's a travel nurse, it's kind of early to come in for change of
That
shift.
start of shift, you have to go through huddles. You have to know your assignment. for the
Huddles, you
day.
have to get bedside report, you have to do all of that. So it's not uncommon for him to be there early enough to get all of that done before you have to start the new shift. So working at a hospital, getting there at 5:30 is not uncommon. So
It's
nobody's
not.
gonna question him like, yo, why are you here at this time of day? It's normal. If he left at 7 p.m. to come in for his next shift, it would have been normal. So nobody's gonna question him like,
Nope. No one's
why are you
questioning
here
it.
at this time? It was a normal thing. No one's going through security. The only people that go through security is people that are coming in for visitation, essentially. And
Even
that's
that.
like major
But
hospitals.
it's not,
and that's
it's not
barely.
a metal
You're
scanner.
walk-
like
No.
It's not. You
You're
just
walking
walk
in,
through the
get your
door, walk to the
temperature
front
scanned, and
desk,
that's it.
Tell
and that's
the
it.
person at the front where you're going, and that's
Where you're
it.
going, and
Exactly,
that's
that's
it.
it.
You're off. That's the only thing you have to do. So
That's it.
he could have literally gone about the world in that hospital. Nobody would have said anything because they
That's
know him.
right. That's like saying that every patient that comes through the ED has to go through security. That's not even possible.
What I will say though is it's a traveling nurse, so maybe they didn't know him, but at the same time, all you gotta do is say I got credentials here and I'm
Once he
good.
has the ID,
Yeah.
once he has the ID to get in the hospital.
Once the ID is completed, that's enough credentials for them.
That is funny.
In my hospital, they do have a scanner for the visitors. Like they walk through the metal detection, and if there's something that goes off in their bag, like it will show a red box. They'll take the box and look. If nothing go off, then they're okay. But you have the employee entrance where you just show your badge and you walk right through. They don't check you. They don't text you. They don't.
Don't scan employee.
Yeah.
That is what is wrong with America today.
Hear you.
How do you get into your job, Don? Enlighten us. Tell me.
The mall should have security check.
No.
No,
not
I
good.
asked you, how do you
How
get
do you
into
get
your
in?
job?
How do you get in?
I just
right
want to
now?
know how you get into your job.
Not the
now.
regular person. You-
I don't wanna know.
Obviously, I walk in.
To the
Okay.
front doors of the mall, like a regular.
You don't get
civilian.
checked.
Walk in with a gun and a hammer at any time of the day.
Exactly. You don't get
I could have an
checked.
axe in the back my back pocket.
Oh boy, you guys make things like difficult for no
Oh,
reason.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
Lord Jesus.
Tell us today which part we made difficult.
Please, I would like to
Hospital
know.
and mall are two different things.
No, it's not. More
Okay.
shootings happen in malls.
So the mall is different from a school.
Yes, the mall is different from a school. The school have important people in there.
So
The
does a
mall
mall.
don't have important people in there.
Mall is a what you call it again? What the word?
Listening because I want to know too.
The mall is a move for the man now, Joe. The mall is a
Naeem.
Leisure. A
not
place of
priority.
leisure.
That's not the
5,
word.
4,
A
3.
leisure
Elective.
activity. A leisure
leisure.
activity.
Yeah, something like that. But
Elective.
it's
It's an elective. It's a
right.
hobby.
you know how it go.
Uh-huh.
It's a leisure activity. Okay.
You don't need to go to the hospital either.
You don't.
You don't need to go to school either.
You have to go to hospital if you're sick.
Only
No,
if you're
you can
sick.
stay home and drink bush tea.
You
Drink
could.
bush tea, bissy
Herbal
tea,
remedy.
Honest to that, people. But yeah.
bissy
Listen to
tea.
me. All
Ginger
I'm gonna
ale if
say-
you're from the
all I'm
States.
saying is if the
Canada's
visitors gotta get checked at the hospital, the workers need to get checked on
they
their
don't.
way in, on their way out.
They don't have to get checked at the hospital.
Why?
Visitors don't.
Uno don't do good security check.
It's
Uno
not
just
that
allow
Visitors
people
don't.
just
and
waste
give them
money on
license to
doing
come
that.
in and take care of people and them have hammer in and them bag and I walk
The
in
thing
and smash
is-
people with them.
Yeah,
So-
Don, if we
It's a bit
did
straight, though.
security
Yeah,
checks
exactly.
on all visitors, that would include all of the patients that come through the ED. Do you know how physically impossible that would be to do a security check on patients that are
Nothing is
coming through
impossible.
ED?
Nothing is impossible.
It's impossible with God. We know. But are you saying
No,
the
no,
same
no,
thing
no, no.
about
This is
all
not
of
Holy
the
Ghost
people that
time.
are coming
It's
through
not Holy Ghost
the
time.
mall?
Put
No,
that in
you're
your back
not,
pocket.
because the 100,000 people are walking through your mall. Are you checking each and every one of them walking through?
Best believe any one of them looks suspicious. Now walk up
No.
there.
Suspicious.
Okay, and
Now
then
walk
that's
up
why
to
there's
them.
codes in hospitals: code black,
Nah.
code white, code Adam. Those things
At
are
the
called
time the
when there's
person dead.
What was that
suspicious
last
people.
one?
That's not true.
How much time
Code
have
Adams.
people try to steal a baby and the doors closed? Code Amber, the door's shut.
Shut.
You can't get in.
You can't in
get
or out.
It'd be like 20 minutes that y'all realize it's a
That's
baby.
Oh
not
my
true.
It's
god.
true.
Hear this
It's
one.
true though.
Maybe
Come
in
on
your
now.
hospital,
Come on
in
now.
Hackensack,
Don't walk out, gone.
in Hackensack
people that
Hospital,
got
them
halfway
jokers
across the world.
work fast.
They
Hackensack is
have-
probably one
at
of the
my
best
hospital,
hospitals.
they have like wristbands on their feet, and if they pass a certain place without the parent first doing it, everything shut down. Everything.
Yeah.
You can't even go to the floor. You press the elevator button and
You
you
have
don't
an
even
ID
press.
to even get on the floor. Your ID
Yeah.
needs to let you onto the floor,
Onto the
to open the
floor.
doors.
Donovan, you're losing a losing battle.
I've lost.
Man,
I've
it's
lost.
something like
I've come to the conclusion that I've lost,
Lost that.
and I cannot win
Except-
anyone over.
What do you say, OJ?
No, you don't need to. There's no point, because at the end of the day, there's no look. At the end of the day, if you wait, no. At the end of the day, if you work there,
Nobody a question.
and nobody's gonna question, they know
It's
you.
true. It's true.
And on top of that, there's cameras literally everywhere. So the only way you can get in and do something
because
without
you
them
know
knowing
me.
it's you is walk down. If you walk into hospital, right, and you're well known there, right, and you walk in there and you have something crazy in your pocket, there's cameras literally everywhere. So you walk in there, boof, walk out, they know it's you. So even if you try and run, you're dead. Same way, because they're gonna find you. So you would have to walk in with like a ski mask on, and then they're gonna stop you if you have a ski mask on because you look suspicious.
But
So-
even then, when you scan your badge at any door access,
They know
your
it's you.
badge has a code. You scan it, they can run it. Okay, it was Grace's badge that opened this door at this day.
Well.
It was your badge.
Fairness.
I will
In
continue.
fairness,
For
there
all
are
of you that work at
scenarios according to
hospitals.
Lifetime where
All right, Lifetime is it really a reliable
gonna say-
source?
where
That's legit?
you take someone else's badge and you scan their badge, and when you scan their badge through the door, you get through, it reads up their name, but they are the one that's dead.
Podcast today. You really made us all do the moment of silence.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if they're a nurse in the hospital, even if he's a traveling nurse, but he's still a nurse in the hospital with credentials, They know who he is. He got in the hospital, took the wrench, poof, took the fire, tried to light the person on fire, and then killed himself because he knew he was going to get caught regardless. Because no matter what you do, you scan your badge, you walked in there. There had to be witnesses or cameras because every room except for patient rooms. I don't think patient rooms have cameras on them, but every hallway, every random stuff has cameras on them. So you're gonna get caught. There's nothing you can do.
They do,
and they're recording 24/7. So you're done.
The rooms, like the ICU rooms, at least my hospital, they have hidden webcams. And I actually found this out like the week of my accident. Like you go into the room and like there's a little black dot and it's the bed. And you're watching like how the nurse deals with the patient and all that stuff. Y'all don't have to be so happy when I talk about my accident.
I hope you're not starting this big scandal right now. So please.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
Because you work at the hospital, so they probably told you that, but don't tell people over the big airways.
Yo,
I tell people, listen, I got people that come to my mall every day. Somebody scratch up their car, somebody thief them wallet. We don't got no cameras. I'm sorry. We don't got that.
You're a wicked man.
We don't got that. We don't got that.
Willingly.
Now, I'm not supposed to tell him that.
I know you're not.
Tell him. Our business, but I got no camera. No, don't call here, come looking
because you know, like
for cameras because you're annoying me even more. No, we just don't got that. We don't got that.
Just let that slide your 100 there. Let that slide your money.
You got cameras somewhere. It's a big ball. There's cameras. All right. All right. Yeah, please don't, because you will get caught.
Yeah.
Malls are quick. But next up is it's on the note. Yeah, all read it. This next story had me in tears because this was one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. So it says thousands of Catholic baptisms found invalid because the priest used the wrong words.
He used the wrong words.
Shaay, explain.
So it's a priest. He's in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's the fact that it's been since 1995 to 2021 when he retired as a priest. So from the year 1995 to 2021, he has been using "I baptize you in the name." We baptize you in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, and it. According to the Catholic Church and their, their writings and their whatever it's called, it has to be "I baptize you."
That's blows on skirt.
So between
nonsense.
1995 and 2021, and he's like, I've been just using it because he's like, what difference does it make if I say we or I? And he's like,
exactly.
According to the Catholic Church, the community is not. Sorry, because when I read it, I was like, you're not dead serious. Like the community isn't baptizing them on behalf of God. God himself. I is who's baptized. I said,
he said we.
We as the community.
God and the Holy Spirit.
That's what they said. They said we and God. It's not him and God. He has no authority. It's God. I, as in God, is baptizing this person.
Nah, so
that's why they said all of those from 1995. And the thing is, in the Catholic Church, baptism is the first step. And then you have to do confirmation in order to receive like communion. Yeah. So you're not supposed to get communion legally unless you're baptized legally. So everyone who has ever received communion has actually been sinning since 1995. Illegal. So they're like, no, everyone has to start all over. And confirmation, that process is like 6 months and a whole bunch of crap. So it's like everyone has to start over from 1995.
Hey,
and everyone is like,
I would walk out right there and say, hey, I'm a new religion. I'm a new religion. I'm a brand new man.
Like, really think about it. Like,
your
prayer is a lie.
It's literally using one word.
That's
what he's using we. And he was like, God, I've been using it interchangeably.
I honestly think God understands and knows all.
Exactly.
So we read that. That's
I understand he knows, but I would, if I was God, I would ask, who is we? Because you already
exactly. Who is we?
Who is we?
Because must say God, you just say God,
me as the priest and the host of hell, baptize you in the name of the Father.
That's how we.
Come on.
Nah, yeah, nitpicking. I would have looked at him and said, shh, because I doubt they were recording each baptism.
Yeah, like don't
They
like,
weren't.
no.
so all he has to do is say, "Oh, I remember I was saying I the entire time," and keep it moving. Because he should never even brought it up.
So basically, all
No,
of them
but
can go to jail.
So now you're saying that all of them have to be rebaptized.
Yeah,
If
wait,
they wanna
he didn't-
continue.
Want you
He
to
only
blood of
resigned
Jesus is
effectively
against that.
February 1st,
Hey,
2022.
what happened to the ones that are dead,
Wrong.
OJ?
Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
That's wild.
Not
One of them
me.
were dead.
They just come to Jesus.
Hell them a go.
Yo, OJ, you cannot be this way.
Sorry,
No,
Be this
Oh.
night.
Oh,
Jesus, my soul.
Baptized.
My
Lord.
soul.
Yeah, he's weak. No, there's no way.
Dog.
There's literally no way.
Listen,
bro.
I'll be a soon I go on, cause watch out now. The people that are dead now, them family are gonna say, look, are you making God hell?
Yo, I'm suing you for putting my child in hell.
It's a money move.
That is hilarious.
Money move, Kayla.
That is funny.
I'm suing you for putting my child in hell. Meanwhile, their child might be like sitting up next to Jesus, like,
Hey, yo.
stop this, Lord. Like,
I did it the right way, God. I did it the right way.
No, we're not. We're not.
Okay.
Line up.
No, OJ
Fuck a
can't
line up,
get his
fuck a
words out.
Yeah,
Yo.
no. You were baptized wrong.
yo,
Okay, go.
I live my whole good life with sanctification. And I still end up in hell because you baptized me wrong.
Yo,
So
I
I'm
can
curious,
see
like
it.
how are they gonna do it? Like
No,
like,
they
gonna
are
go back-
like, they're making a list. They're going back. They're going to
But that's what I'm saying.
rebaptize, reconfirm.
I wouldn't even make you go
so
through the
that they- so
process.
that the priest fire.
No, he resigned.
He resigned February 1st of this year. That
Wicked
All
man.
because of that?
He's a wicked
he
man.
had to. What else is he gonna do?
No, man. No,
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like the ones like from 1994, like there's no record B, but the ones from recent, if I'm
Okay,
recording,
there's no
myself,
records at all.
like you, if you have the video to say like you definitely said we,
Oh yeah,
blah,
definitely.
blah, blah,
Yeah.
That's one thing, but like 1994, 1995,
Unless like,
From
but
the 2000
even,
and
like,
must
yeah,
have
okay,
some
so
video.
me and Kayla
Somebody.
were Catholic in past lives.
In past
So
lives.
on our confirmation and our baptismal papers, the written document,
Thank you
it
for
has the
seeing the light.
baptismal. It has it typed out. So ours says, "I baptize you in the name of," and it has "I baptize Shaay blah in the name of." So it's written and typed out. So if he has like the copy of the written document and it says so, then that'll be their physical proof. But
Shaay.
if they don't
What if I
have it,
lose? What if I lose the
then it won't. Then there's no physical
all for your
proof.
Clark.
Then it is gone.
Salt for my Clark.
OJ, you have a question?
Oh, me, yes, say past life, some. Just
Yes, we did all the
I
sacrifices.
don't know what I
which
mean
was
by
really-
past life. Like it didn't come back or something.
yeah, might as well have to.
Could be me.
jokes.
Not even.
bad.
But
Me
no,
do
my
it,
guy.
dog. Can't stop thinking about that, you know.
Yeah.
The child holy in the law. No,
No,
It's
because
crazy,
he was
though.
really
Nah.
get off.
There's no
Judge,
way.
I come to court today to sue the plaintiff
Yeah, literally.
who are wrongfully baptizing me in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Mm-mm.
Like what?
And he did the cross.
What did the judge even say? Like, how do you defend
Mhm.
that?
How do you defend something? Like, how do you make a case against that? And how do you prove it?
Right.
Devon.
Exactly. It would have to be the paper situation. Like the church must have the paper like
Documents.
have them.
Also
Yo,
suing him for doing the
Is that one of the
crossover.
rules too, guys? You do the
What?
cross wrong. You're supposed to do the first before
go.
the.
A week. A week.
Cut the podcast. Cut the podcast.
Yo, send OJ to his bed now.
Now he's drunk. He's drunk.
Drunk.
Yo,
It's time.
Oh,
There's no way.
no man.
But
they're very
yeah, couldn't be me because
I would just have to
There's
give
no
up
way.
on Catholicism. Just have to give
Just
up.
get
I
saved.
told you.
Just
I
get
told
started.
you I would convert.
I would
right
change
away.
denominations very
Gone.
fast. Very,
I
very
would,
fast.
and just to spite them, I would go to the next church right down the street.
I'll
Just so you
go
see me.
right to the first Pentecostal church I see.
I had to be Pentecostal.
I go to the Rapid Church.
Please,
Wrap your head church.
The Rapid Church. That's what them call the Rapid Church. The Pocomina Church.
Please get out.
The what church?
Come here, yeah.
You and OJ have to come off now. You can hang up. It's okay. We'll close out for you.
I'm gonna start, you know what I'm gonna do? If I ever become a minister and I'm doing baptism, I'm gonna say we baptize you in the name of the Father, and the Holy Ghost.
Hey,
Their baptism is still
but
valid.
it's to be honest with you though, what do they usually say?
I don't
As
know.
the minister
I
of the
don't
gospel,
baptize.
I now
Aye.
baptize you in the name of the
Aye.
Father.
Aye, it's I.
No,
for real.
but you gotta remember.
As a minister of the gospel.
We can't hear you.
Exactly.
you.
What Grace just said.
Say it again,
I said
Grace.
they identify themselves as a minister of the
As
gospel.
the I, yes. He says
Yeah.
as a minister
No,
of the
but they
gospel,
say
I
as a
No, no,
minister
they
of
say-
the
they say
gospel,
with the-
I
with the-
baptize
That's
you
Grace
now
knowing
in the name of the
doctorate.
As a
Father.
minister of the
Okay,
gospel.
okay.
What she say? What she say, Grace?
Grace, no doctorate. Okay, girl. She don't know
Hello,
something.
She work in the
It's
back
all the, it's all
office.
the classes you've been taking.
She
For
work in the back
Donovan,
office.
yes.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
Can
don't
I
say
make
that
it
out
very
loud.
clear? Let me make it very clear. Please let me make it very clear before this.
I never
Here.
meant to start Caracal.
She never take no class from me.
I was just asking a question. I was just-
Yo,
The Jamaican come out,
asking.
so you don't know what you.
She never
that was
take
really
no
just
class.
for a win.
All
I
right.
was just asking a very simple question. I
Hook
didn't
me
mean to
for a
start no
whim.
Caracal. You know?
all I'm saying is if it's you and one other person in the water, say we. Because there's no way I'm gonna say I baptize you and then I have to use somebody else to lift you back up out the water. No, no. It's we.
Listen.
We both put you down. We both
Because I
bring you
mean,
back
dip
up.
you.
But
I
baptism
mean, put your
certificate
hand up.
thingy, doesn't it say baptizer and
Get a certificate?
co-baptizer?
You got a certificate?
I don't think so.
I never got a certificate. I
ain't never
got
get
a clap.
certificate.
I got a clap.
I
Yeah,
got
welcome
a
to the
certificate,
kingdom.
like
Yeah.
20,
I've never got
25
a
years
baptism.
ago. I can't find that.
Baptismal
I
You
got
guys
six
know when
songs
I do
and
mine.
things. Yeah.
I
Eh?
get a certificate.
You got a certificate?
We
Now
got
we
the
found
power
it.
rap
We don't
round
do it yet,
and,
so I don't know.
Yeah, I get one. Don't hold your breath.
I'm about to say, don't hold your breath. You're not getting that.
Okay.
I got a
Don't be so
welcome to the
mean.
kingdom, brother Shan.
Soon, man.
Welcome to
Soon,
the
soon. I
kingdom.
want to be in that
And a
water.
pinga panga after that.
And
Yeah,
tell the
just-
bishop,
Donovan
I
will
need
be the
to
main
stop.
minister to
for your
baptize you with
testimony.
Rick.
Yo, that was
Yo.
my favorite part, yo.
You have anything left to say?
Say no. Get me in the water, dip me and
No,
let me
what
go.
you gotta do is I just just start crying. They be like, tears is a language. Let's go
Wait,
dip
oh
whoop,
God,
and come back. You start crying. Yo, good times, man. Good
Every
time.
Every
You have
time.
something to say? No. Dip me and let's go.
Dip me and let's go. Come on.
No.
Dip me and let's
The
go.
basement is cold. Y'all are
Right.
hanging.
Mama,
I'm
eat some
fourth in
food,
line.
celebrate.
Let's go. I'm
Yo,
out.
you
It's
remember?
really the king of hanging, yo.
It really is. Yo, you remember? Okay, y'all will remember. I wasn't there for this, but the story of your church leader trying to dig in the basement to go for the baptism pool, and then the city came and they said no.
In
I
our
heard about
basement?
that. I heard about that.
I didn't know about that.
In my leader's
about that.
defense,
I didn't know about that.
in my leader's
So what are
defense.
defending? What are defending?
Okay. We didn't know nothing. We were just purchasers of a new building.
You guys
No,
were just
but-
Jamaicans.
And
No,
and
Right.
I'm sorry, let the records also state he was following another leader from another church.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was.
following right, neither.
Because that's how they
All right.
got theirs. That's how they got theirs.
They
So
got theirs. So we-
same
we
way.
have
They
to
just
go
said,
full
"Hey,"
bucket of dirt.
and the
listen, it's all a
second
chance.
you
You just have to
dig,
do it and what we sitting and see.
exactly. Once they come in
Okay,
and
I
it's
was
done, what they
fit at
gonna
that
say?
time, you know. I was fit at that time, so I
Nah,
was
they will
able
tell
to
you
go
close
in
that-
and
that
out
joint
and
up.
in and out. Right, I only power me they put in, you know. Lord.
Yep.
Oh man, that's funny. Any last words? Any last words?
So stupid, Shane.
Big hope.
It doesn't have anything to do with this episode, but I just
Oh,
want to
sweet
say
Lord have
that
mercy.
please see that I have made my wife a sandwich. Thank you.
What kind of sandwich that?
Right.
It is a
Like hot dog
chicken
Eating a
roast
hot
dog.
dog bun.
sandwich. It's
A
a
what?
chicken sandwich and a hot dog bun.
Why is it on a hot dog bun?
When you
Where's her
Caribbean, you find
crackers?
anything.
Where's her crackers?
Where's the
Grace, how do you
crackers to
feel?
make it a little
We're out
crunch?
of water crackers.
Grace,
You know,
does that count as gift giving? No, gift getting.
Oh,
Oh,
dear,
does that
hey,
count
hey,
as your love language?
This makes up
I
for
see.
Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
wait. Let's talk about that real quick.
Oh God!
No.
I'm saying,
No,
listen,
no,
no,
no.
no,
No.
Go to bed.
Coming to the top.
No, wait.
Gotta go
We're,
to bed. No,
we're,
no,
we're not
I gotta
gonna go.
to
We're
bed.
not gonna go into the
No.
full talk. I just gotta
Mm-mm.
plug it. I just gotta plug it. Promise you, it's just a plug. It's just a plug. These 4 ladies really tried to trash we men
I didn't trash anyone.
on
Tell some way.
Shabay's good podcast
come
info
up some so they can
transparency.
see your face, please.
They
Because the
trash
shadow is back in
we.
you. The blur is back in you.
I mean, yo, the amount of times I heard Sophia Clark, the whole episode. Cut it out. We have to get our chance to defend ourselves. Shabay, if you don't know what it is, go watch it. It's called Info
Oh my God,
Transparency
done?
episode 3. It's on the YouTube
Why,
and it's on all the streaming platforms
God
that Shabay has
almighty,
in full T. Go
And
watch
some
it.
lied about the place.
Done.
And I would
No,
like to set the
don't
record
start it.
straight.
Don't start it. We're gonna set the
I
record
want
straight when
to
we go on
set
the show.
record straight.
Episode.
I mean,
I
woo.
also want to let the record show that my name was not cussed, and
It was. They just didn't say your name.
I was the mutual friend, and that's it. I'm grateful to be the mutual friend.
No, go. They mentioned you. They just never said your name.
Tell a lie.
Eh?
Okay.
Okay. All right. All I'm
Somebody
gonna
neutral
say
friend and tell a
is
lie.
exactly. All I'm gonna say is I don't know what episode 4 is looking like, but going forward, I don't know if it's episode 5. It could be episode 26. We need to get our time to set the record straight because the amount of times I heard, guys, don't get married, but do it. It's fun, but don't get married. Okay.
Oh, we love our mans.
No,
So-
that was a fun.
Let the record show. OJ never said anything. Big group chat. Everybody else is cussing. OJ said nothing. Now he want to come on big podcast and
Yo.
Oh, because I listened to
OJ was
podcasts
busy.
today while
OJ
working.
was busy. You don't get to say what you
Yes,
want.
and I haven't read
Say what
any
you want to
messages.
say.
Yes, I mean, I like, Mhm. Yes, guys, this is the end of our.
I tried to warn him. In the group chat, I said, Don and OJ, you guys got a good cussing on this episode. Be prepared. And Don said, I'm gonna listen right now. And then he started cussing.
Listen to them, feel it for done. Like, my God.
Yeah, me did feel it, man. Me did feel it though. Me did feel it. If y'all don't know, but just sit down and listen.
Exactly.
I
But
totally enjoyed it.
it was bad. It was bad. But
Yes,
this is
info
episode
tea.
6. This is episode 6. Once again, appreciate you guys for all the love and support. Go back and watch episode 5. It didn't get the love that I like to see. Go back and watch episode 5. Go and watch Shabay's podcast, Info Transparency. Go listen to it. It's on all streaming platforms. Should we make a Patreon? I know it's kind of early, but like, I kind of like Patreon.
Instead of page.
Why not?
Like Patreon.
I
It's
kinda
all
like
the support we
Patreon.
can get.
So we might make a Patreon. I really like the whole idea of Patreons. Where we can, it might not be like just for this podcast. It could be for everything. All Who's About Media, full transparency. Sorry, I just stumbled. Anything I do, I might put it on there. Anybody else want to just put it on the Who's About Media, go for it. But if we do make it, we're not going to make it too expensive. Not yet. It's going to be real cheap. The cheapest that they allow. All right. So everybody
Cheap is like the $1 building that on a wrinkle up and try to.
no, we can't do one because they said we're gonna get 3 cents.
All right.
3
Sorry,
cents
folks.
per. I said no, I'm good.
Sorry,
But
folks, not one.
probably $3. You know, y'all can pay $3.
$3. The $3 that you wrinkle
No,
up
I'm
in
not
a
this cheap.
half plate.
Exactly. No, but give that to church. Give that $3 to church. Give us the next one.
I just
All right.
wanted to let you know that when I saw you send that message about a Patreon, I thought you were making Patron, and I just didn't like completely get the mucus out of my eye to see that there's an E there. So I was like, oh, you're making Patron at home. That's good. I want to know how to do that.
No.
I'm gonna make Patron. Anyhow, Shane make Patron in his yard front.
I would probably get sent to prison because somebody's gonna die drinking that.
Right.
Somebody's gonna die drinking that. But all right, Kay, where can they find you? Where can they find you?
They can find me.
No, I said
Yo,
Kay.
this is the third time he's done this episode. Third time. Stop cutting people off. Yo.
Literally, third time.
Pray for me, guys. Just pray for me.
Rewind. You can find me at KMS. That's 2 A's YMS on Instagram, and special K _ X4 on Twitter. Don't really be on there, but we digress. So just Instagram and TikTok. You can find all of us lovely ladies at the Spicy Bunch and myself again at KMS TikTok.
Shaay, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at the Curly Shaay. You can find my podcast, in full transparency, on Instagram at info.t. Just the letter T. You can listen to episode 3, where we talk about the lovely men's on this podcast. It's great. Eventually, they'll get a chance to, come back and chat. They have a lot of energy, so in due time. But yeah, also on Twitter at As Told by Shaay. That's it.
Okay. Grace and Donovan.
You can find me at me name man. That's me. Name man. And I'm on all platforms.
Nah.
I'm on the Twitter. I'm on the
dark side.
You don't even tweet.
But then that dark side, boy, some things I want in there.
You're not nowhere.
Grace.
You can find me on Instagram at Gracie _ or _Gracie _ whichever one. Thank you. And don't be looking for me on Facebook. Just don't do that.
Yeah, we say it every episode, but we really mean it. Like, don't. And
look for me on Facebook. I'm a Facebook fan. I'm on the meta world. What's that call it, right?
Here, this show one, yeah.
Meta.
Shane, go to the next person.
I'm gonna Grace's thing is
Don't
Grace
rude.
GRACEIE. There's another IE. Just letting you
It's
guys
actually
know that.
Grace IE.
Yeah, Grace IE. Grace, for example, is basically what they're saying. Davon, where can they find you?
You can find me at YouHoop.
YouHoop. All right, DOJ.
YouTube. Sorry.
YouHoop.
Come back.
That's funny.
I'm so sorry. YouTube at Blackwood Media Productions. You can find me.
Grace is really weak.
At Instagram at D as in dog, Mark.
Don't move the mic,
Mark,
son.
and Ant as in the thing you crush. 27. That's Instagram. That will be there until October 14th. And it will change the day of. But until then, you can find me at that location.
D28. That's it.
D28. That'll actually be pretty cool. And then just keep it like that. D29, D30.
I'm gonna do D28 Mark Anthony. That's
no. The number has to be at the end. Number has to be at the end. You know this.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All of my numbers have been there since 20. Good times.
Do MA DB 28, 29, 27.
No, it gotta start with D.
We'll ask our listeners what.
Yeah, put a poll on the Spotify.
Bye-bye.
All right, dear OJ, wake up D. Soon done.
You have on tie head. That's how you're doing. Roll over.
Yo, take me out, coach.
Instagram DEEE 3 E's. That's Samuels. Follow our business page on Instagram, OD_creations. You can like our page on Facebook too, and we're on the Tickety Talk.
That's the business page, and you can follow me on Instagram at Simbania.
Simba
like the Lion King.
And
You
Neil,
let me
like
Like my name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where can I find you?
I really did. I like the new name, but the old name we're gonna have to keep that in circulation somewhere because Samuel Shandicrafts is still my favorite thing to say. You can find me at that's a underscore Shane on Twitter, Insta, and you can find me at Shaniac the Helmer underscore YT on TikTok, and then you can find me on YouTube at Shaniac the Helmer. MLB the Show stuff, might dabble into some reaction videos and stuff like that, but we're there. Show some love to our joint account, the Who's About account on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Insta, everywhere. Find it. Spotify listeners, you might get a poll under each episode or a question under each episode. Show some love. Send reviews on Apple Podcasts. Put reviews,
Please.
5 stars. I don't want to see nothing less than 5 stars. You can write whatever you want to write, but 5 stars and write whatever you want to write under it. We need them reviews.
And you can DM us a topic that you'd like to hear us talk about.
Oh, 100%. Give us some topics. Give us some topics.
Give us
Yeah,
some
send it to
topics.
the email. Send us some topics.
Nothing to do with church. We
Yeah.
cannot shame the church people on our good.
After you don't shame them.
Yeah.
Right.
We can bring up church stuff ourselves, but nobody on the outside needs to bring up no church stuff.
But any
I'll take it.
kind of situations, even if it's your love life, we can give you love advice. If you listen to Dee's advice for Shaay, very powerful. We have very
Yo, come
powerful
on,
people.
Shane, sign off the podcast today.
Our podcast. Yeah, okay.
We're not gonna get back
here.
into it, but on her
You gonna take it
podcast,
better.
she put questions on her podcast, so make sure
There's a new
you are
question up.
responding. There's a new question up. Go look. She needs the responses to give her some nice juicy topics for her podcast. All right, so that's it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, tell everybody you know that we are out here
Yep.
later.
Bye.